Hello SN community, welcome back to another video battle report with me DC and Nick, not Nick, the book sniffer Pardo. That's why you
always sniff new books.
That's why you're wearing the hat,
if
right?
If you don't sniff a new book, you're the weirdo.
You know,
not the one that sniffers the new book. It's just the one that don't sniff the new book.
Stop sniffing the book.
Smells of pain.
Pain. So
Anyway.
Nick was meant to come play Drukhari today, but Pardo actually stole the book from him, and then ran to the studio and set up an army and got all excited.
He locked the door. He's outside trying to come in.
Trying to get in. And he's even took Nick's hat.
Yeah, we bought a hat today, so I represent Nick.
He's representing
Nick's the Drukhari player.
He is.
And he's the one. He's been the one that's been mostly looking into this. So I haven't been looking into it, and I'm now here with the book. Just 30 minutes, and I'm going straight into a game.
Straight into it, and I'm playing Tau. So this is going to be a great report.
Yeah. Well, Xenos versus Xenos.
Yeah, well, it's always a
everybody likes it,
yes.
right?
So
Everybody likes
before we get stuck into the book and the armies and everything else, we are playing Battlelines today, and we are playing in this amazing, I guess, pre or post-Imperial world.
I'm sure the Imperial aren't there anymore.
They're not there anymore. It's probably Tau's world now, and the Drukhari have come a raiding as they do with their shiny new weapons.
It looks really good because, like, if it's your planet, like, you're really camouflaged.
Yeah, exactly.
With the greenery, and I'm quite green as well. Apart from the vehicles, my armor is green as well. So it's a green fight.
It's a green fight. It's a green off. Shall we start with yours or mine?
I'll start with mine. Okay. Because I think it's the new codex, and
I can't remember most of mine.
Okay, so 2,000 points for today.
Yes,
and I'm playing a battalion for today.
Oh, okay.
And I'm playing Kabalites, which is Black Hearts.
Okay.
And
Kabal of the Black Heart.
Yes, I've gone for that because I'm going to be truthful. So when I knew Nick couldn't come, I messaged Joe from Vanguard Tactics, who is a very good Drukhari player.
Yes.
And I said, build me a list, tell me what to do, and make it easy for me.
Okay.
So he said, okay, build me the list. And he told me, go for Kabal of the Black Heart, which I am for today. And it's slightly changed. It gets a bit of more perks. It gets one reroll per hit per unit. So like the old Salamanders, which is great. But yeah, let's not go very much into that. Let's go into lists.
Yes.
For my HQs, we've got 2 Archons for today.
Okay. And is there no Archon and the other one that Lawrence from Untitled Tactics, when I watch reports, he always talks about? There's an Archon and there's like a Dracon, which is like the second in command.
I think that was an old thing.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't, but it's not anymore. It's not anymore. But it was an old thing. It was an old thing.
I always felt for him
like
when he said,
right?
because it's in the law. Yeah.
Yeah. So for my Warlord for today, I've given him Labyrinthine Cunning.
Labyrinthine Cunning.
Labyrinthine Cunning. He said it right, not me. And what that does is basically I get command points back when you or me use strat gems.
Cool.
Then for my other Archon, I've given him the free relic, which is Writ of the Living Muse.
Yeah.
What that does is basically I reroll 1s to wound. Now it's just for core units, where before you used to do it with everything. So you used to park in beside the 3 Ravagers and just reroll 2 hits with the Archon and 2 wounds. And then I've paid an extra CP to give that Archon, the one with the relic, an extra Warlord trait. And that one is, let me see if I can get to it quickly enough.
I've written mine down, so I don't need to look at any book.
See, there's so many pages. I hate how they put the...
they swap around every time.
They put the Crusade abilities with the whole Archon. See, I don't know where it is. Anyway, I've paid the CP, and what he does is he basically, if he's in engagement range, he chooses a unit, and that unit strikes last.
Oh, okay.
Here he goes. No, it's not yet. Anyway, I think I'm just going to...
Shade rules,
relics. Warlord traits. Here we go. Ancient Evil is what it's called. At the start of the fight phase, you can select one enemy unit within engagement range of this Warlord. That unit is not eligible to fight this phase until after all eligible units from your army have done so, which is good. We're seeing that in a lot of the codexes. Like the Space Marines have it with that special elite character.
Yes, and the Adjudicator?
Adjudicator? Yeah, it's Adjudicator. And then something else has it. Well, the Space Wolves have it with the...
Armor of Rust.
Armor of Rust, yeah. So
I'm nailing this.
Wow.
All right.
It's just how I'm the Imperial player, and you remember it. Anyway, they are upgraded to have blast pistols. And then we've got 5 units of Kabalite Warriors. We've got power swords, upgraded with power swords, blast pistols, and blasters in each. All of them the same.
I love that.
They'll be riding Venoms.
The Venoms.
And they have Splinter Cannons, 2 Splinter Cannons, one at the top, one at the bottom. And they are great now, because they are now damaged to an AP -1, which I think they were damage 1, and I think they were no AP.
Yeah, I think I remember that as well, because I remember just firing for no AP.
I think the strength was higher, which is now, I think the strength is lower now, but still it's poison shot, so you don't really care about that. And the damage 2 is the icing on the cake. It's great. Coupled with that, you can now have 6 guys inside, so you can use the 5 Kabalite Warriors and now put the Archon instead of the Archon riding solo on one of them, and then blowing up and rolling a 1 and him die. So it's good you can actually do that.
That is cool.
Yeah. Okay, we've got 3 units of Scourges with the Haywire. The Haywire has also changed. The Haywire now is -3 damage D3, strength 3. But if you're firing at a vehicle, a 4+ to wound is always a wound. And if you roll a 6, it's D3 mortal wounds in addition to the -3 in the damage. So I think it's a nerf, but a nerf against vehicles, because obviously you're always doing mortal wounds against them on 4+. But the -3 damage D3 is nice against anything else.
I like that, and I like that. Yeah, before it was a little bit broken, where like I assume Harlequins
more with the Harleys. They weren't as good as the Harlequin.
No, but
I think it's better. You always have that -3 damage D3 against anything, even if you're low strength, which is great. Okay, moving to the back line, we've got 3 Dizzy Razzies. So 3 Ravagers with disintegrators, 3 disintegrators in each. I'm sure they haven't changed. Might be wrong, but I've quickly checked through and they haven't changed. Okay. And something that I think has changed is the Scourges have a 5+ invulnerable save, which I'm quite sure they didn't have before. But then again, I'm not a Drukhari player.
Comment below, guys.
Yeah, let us know if that's a change or not. But these are the little things that, by the limited times I've actually played Drukhari.
Nick's probably banging on the door. They have always had a 5+. What are you talking about? Let me in.
He's probably going to comment.
Yeah, he's commenting now.
Commenting, yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to actually using them. There's no vehicles here, so I'm just going to go with the -3 damage D3 and see how they go. So we'll preview how good they are against that stuff.
Any vehicles?
Then we've got the bomber, the Void Raven bomber. I've got 2 of them, but I was trying to fit the 2 in.
Yes.
But because there's so many spears and pointy bits and things were falling out, and I was getting stressed out. So I just put 1 and put 1 outside. Yeah. So you will see 2 deployed.
They will
get scared.
Yeah.
And I've upgraded them to have the Void Lance, which is the strength 8 -4 damage D3 +3 now. Void Lance, got that right. D3 +3 damage, which is great. -4 strength 9, not 8. And then obviously the missiles and the amazing Void Mine, which I can't wait to use, because I know you'll castle up, and that's where the Void Mine comes very well into play. Anyway, that's my army.
All right. Okay.
Let's move on to your really difficult upgraded units list.
Yeah, my head is fried already, and we haven't even started yet.
You hate playing Tau.
You
I love
really
Tau.
want
to play it, but you hate playing it.
First and foremost, I want to salute all Tau players out there. One, they get a really bad rep from everybody else who hate Tau. But
randomly.
Randomly as well, yeah. Tau is always but the joke. But Tau players out there, I genuinely salute you, because how you play this army quickly and effectively is like a miracle. You haven't even got one of the phases you completely miss out, right? Psychic phase, and combat is not really a thing either.
No.
But my God, the amount of like upgrades you can give and things to support this and the strategy you can do with this, it's mind-boggling. Yeah. And as you guys know, we don't play, I don't play Tau consistently every game. The only reason that I'm probably better with like Word Bearers, for example, is because I played in events with them and local events here, leagues and stuff. So, and even before I was part of SN, I was playing with my Word Bearers. But otherwise, we obviously rotate armies quite a lot. So, like Mr. Pardo said, you grab the book, 30 minutes reading, has a little check, remind some stuff, and off we go.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
It goes well.
Now, we are super fortunate that we get to play quite a lot, of course, and everything that we have here. But it does mean that I want to rotate. I wanted to play Tau. I said that before. I remember in the last YouTube video, I was like, I want to play them more. But as it came about, I was like, oh, I want to play them. Ooh, that'd be tough. I've got to remember this, I've got to remember that. So anyway, I'm taking the plunge.
You really want to play, if you want to go into Tau, you really need to play them regularly.
Exactly.
So you step forward playing them, and then you go 2 steps back.
Exactly. So I caveat, I apologise if I make any rules mistakes. Please comment below. Tau players are actually really, really nice with that. They're actually very supportive, so thanks guys, I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's great when you actually comment below and say like what we're doing wrong, because it's the easiest way for us to learn.
It really is.
And it's even better because when we're going to do the same mistake, we actually remember about the comments.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, weirdly. Yeah, we do indeed. Saying that, I'll probably forget all the comments from last time they played out. Anyway, so let's go into the list. Let's talk about the heroes, the HQs first. We have got a Cadre Fireblade. Does what he says on the tin, the old Markerite. We also then have my beautiful
Cold Star Battlesuit.
Cold Star Battlesuit, exactly, with the 3 fusions. And he has the red. I've written it down.
Nice.
Because
you are playing Farsight.
I'm playing Farsight today, and it's an unusual list because the traditional list, as everyone tells me,
would have 50 shield.
Would have 50 shield drones sticking around there. But do you know what? I didn't like playing that way last time. It felt really kind of rigid, boring. So I've just got a bit like, oh, chuck a bit of that, and then chuck a bit, and then Farsight's really new and really cool. Everyone's saying that's good. So I've just kind of thrown it together. This is a cobbled bit of fun.
Yeah.
Okay. So so with my Cold Star, I've given him the fusion sword.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a relic, right?
Is it just like apparently he uses the fusion gun and just makes a sword out of it, and then
I like that.
Cuts you up. So that's a relic. And then I've also spent 3 CP for 2 extra relics.
Okay.
So I've spent the Pathfinders, these guys right here. They've got network marker lights, and then the Crisis suits. I've given them cross-link stabilizer jets.
Okay.
Written down on my phone.
Yeah.
Now, and they're also veteran cadres on top of that. But I digress. That's where I've spent my CP, guys. So 4 CP so far. So that's the 2 HQs, Cold Star, and
I think you upgraded him to have a 4 up and running.
Yeah, he has a 4 up. Yes, he does. Yes, and along with the relic of the fusion. So the little shield there, and they're magnetized.
Yeah, everything's. This army is like fully magnetized.
It is. Everything is magnetized.
Everything is magnetized. Yes. So we have a little bag in
just
one of the drawers, and it's like, what's this?
What's that thing?
Like the magnet's bigger than.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this even this like the fusion. I was like, oh, they can have fusion. Yeah,
so great. Good. It's great. It's good.
It's amazing. Very adaptable. Anyway, so I digress. That's the 2 HQs. We have then the stealth suits.
Yeah.
3 of those bad boys. In troops, we have 3 units of 5 Fire Warriors. One's got a little missile for points. I got him.
I love that.
He's cute, right?
I love that.
He's like a little dumpy missile guy.
Yeah. I think he comes after the movement phase, right? You don't deploy that. It
I have no idea.
Deploys like it comes out like after.
Does it?
It does. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you won't see it on the field then, but
yeah,
I like him.
Yeah.
And he's magnetized. And then we've got 2 units of 2 shield drones because I am not taking shield drones.
And that was the plan for today. We wanted to build the list without any shield drones, which is probably a massive mistake.
People are commenting already.
There's probably already people disliking the video.
Yeah, unsubbing. It's like, all Tower players en masse leaving. This is ridiculous. But I'm doing it for you guys. I'm going to try without it. And if it goes bad, then it highlights that Town needs some help. Yeah. Right? And I'm on.
They do need help. We're guaranteed they need help. They're like bottom tier at the moment.
Right,
we're close to that. So
yeah, they're suffering. But I want to take up the mantle because I like Town. Then we have 3 sniper drones. Then they're supported by this guy whose name I can never remember. Goggles Man. He is the fire marker something or other, Cadre something. Tau players know what it is. Comment below his name. Basically, he supports the snipers. He's a character. And then we have 10 breaches, and then we obviously, like I mentioned, have the.
I love that you've brought breaches.
Yeah, breaches they're cool, and they got the.
They go well with Farsight as well because you're within 6 inches, right?
You reroll ones and reroll ones to wound with Farsight, and then on top of that they got these 3 profiles.
Yeah.
And the closer they get, them, because I want to get in your face, which is. The list was like my list idea, and then obviously with Drukhari they're going to be in my face anyway. But I wanted to try and be like moving Tau, fighting Tau, get in your face Tau. So yeah, the reroll ones they come in handy, and they got some cool stuff for them. Then in the back line we have got 2 of these beautiful boys with the burst cannons. They're both identical, and the smart missile systems there. I've paid for some upgrades Please don't ask me what they are off the top of my head. ATS, I think, is one of the upgrades.
Yeah, it's basically the anti-fly keyword units to get a +1 against that.
Yeah, velocity tracker.
Yeah, that's because obviously he knew I was bringing. So that's a great upgrade to bring against Drukhari.
Yeah.
If you're not bringing it, you're doing something wrong from the start.
Yes.
And I think you have the -1 in built.
The ATS.
ATS, which is the -1 in built for your weapons, right?
So I got it. I'm clinging on. And then we have the broadsides. They've got the Uber Seeker missiles.
Yeah.
Then they've got the Handler large missiles, which are there's smart missile systems on them as well. And then there's yield missiles, high yield missiles.
Yeah.
So that's the squad.
I still have nightmares about high yield. I played the list in Warhammer World where there was felt like 50 broadsides firing at me constantly. It's crazy. You also upgraded them to have the shield, right? The 4-up.
Yeah, they got 4 invulnerable save,
which is great because there's so much high blasters and stuff that you always want to have the.
Nowadays, yeah, I as soon as I see an invulnerable save, I'm like,
yeah. Nowadays, if you can give them an invulnerable save, do it.
Yeah.
For marine armies, having just the Psyker there with the psychic fortress, giving everything, it's so important. There's so many high outputs, high strength, high AP that you just want those invulnerable saves whenever you can.
I don't know why you wouldn't take it. I just saw it on the thing and I was like, beep. Well, actually, I saw it on Battlescribe and I was like, what does that do? Get the book.
Get the book.
Anyway, and then last but not least, we have my the Crisis battlesuits. I love the idea of them. They look so cool.
When you read about them, in fluff and in
just come bursting down,
they come down and shoot everything up. But then in battle, they come down and die.
They're pants. Yeah. They were pants last time, and I played them all with the missiles, I believe, if I remember rightly.
No, you played them with the plasma, and they were
it plasma?
Bad. It was the plasma.
It was awful. So I've swapped it.
Yeah,
I've gone for flamers. And I've gone for mini burst cannons.
Yeah, I think that this is the best.
And
out, I think.
Let me take it off for magnetizing and shields.
Flamers are now 6 inches. So have gone from 6 inches to 12. So when they deep strike, they can normally get into shooting.
So I've changed it up. See what it's like. I think that's everything.
Yeah. If it's not, we do have our
the full list is
in below anyway.
So along with links for our Patreon.
Yes.
And obviously links to SM Plus. Which is where we get extra content.
Yeah. We do have a new website, so we can talk about that because we actually haven't mentioned it. We have mentioned it that it was coming, then skipped to when it came. So we do have a new website, smbarreports.com. It's a revamped website. It looks absolutely amazing.
We love it, yeah.
You do have information for all our events and, of course, the extra content from SM Plus, where we do have a sit-downs with DC, with myself.
Yes.
We do have all the extra battle reports there in classic style and video format. So go and check it out because it's absolutely amazing website.
And you forgot the store.
And the store.
We've got a store now.
A real store. It's been like a year.
Yeah.
But we do have a store. There's t-shirts, there's templates, there's masks.
There's all good stuff.
There's so many good stuff. There's rainbow dice.
Oh yeah. Rainbow dice as well. Yeah. So check out that, guys. And we appreciate obviously all the support we get. Now, secondaries.
Yeah. Shall I go first?
Yeah, okay, you go first.
Okay, so I'm going for engage all fronts, obviously because I'm a fast-moving army. I'm going for I'm not going for engage all fronts. I changed that for the herd the prey. So I can't use engage all fronts because it's in the battlefield supremacy one.
Yeah.
So basically, what this does, if there's no enemy units in a table quarter, I get 2 points. So I think it's a good one because Tau play well in a castle. So I'm going to try and herd you into one of the corners and start getting 6 points a turn.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Right? That's better than engage all fronts for sure.
Engage all fronts is quite easy to always move.
But you can get 2 points for 3.
This one's easier for you to stop.
Oh, I see.
Whilst the engage all fronts you can't stop. Yes. It just means that if a unit is in your table quarter. But I wanted to use it anyway.
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's the debut, right?
Yeah, I'm going for deploy scramblers.
Yep.
And I'm going for Vital Ground, which is the specific one for this mission.
Okay.
Which I think you chose as well, right?
I did. So I've gone for Vital Ground. That was mainly because I didn't know what else to take on the third one.
Okay.
I'd actually appreciate anyone's comment below on what they would take as a Tau player for this.
It was quite difficult.
It was difficult. I've taken Bring It Down because he's got a lot of vehicles, plus the other Void Raven you can't see.
Yeah.
And then I took Deploy Scramblers because I've got some troops and I'll probably put one of the units in reserve to come in later on.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So there you have it. That's our secondaries. That's our lists. Let's go and have a war.
We owe a debt, claimed throughout the eternity of our very souls. So long as the debt is paid in full, we can continue to operate unhindered. But how can one pay the levy of their very existence? The answer is simple. With another's essence, yours in fact. It is the reason you have found yourself in the pleasure of my company. I have heard that more of your kind have settled in the region, and once I am finished, you will tell me all I need to know of their whereabouts. Go ahead, scream more. It only provides sustenance for she who thirsts. Every slice of my blade, every flaked patch of your blue skin pays my debts to Slanesh. There is no escape for you, no sanctity of hope in a rescue. Now, tell me more of these Tau Enclaves.
The terrain is set, the armies are deployed, and we are ready for some new kind of war.
Xenos versus Xenos as well, which is it's the best kind of fighting.
We know, it is. No power armor.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves it.
Yes, indeed. So, what are you holding there?
We've got the new codex.
Yes.
And if they've seen the intro,
of course,
they've already seen this. But these are for the naughty guys.
Naughty, naughty.
Let's skip the intro.
They do indeed. So, lovely new book. How are you finding it for those who didn't watch the intro?
It smells really nice.
Here we go again.
Well, like I said at the beginning, I'm not really the Drukhari player in the studio. It's mostly Nick. So it's all like really new to me. I think it's looking really good, but the units we have are not the best ones now for this codex. So we will have to revamp the lists slowly.
Well, that's the way it is, isn't it? Of course. I love, by the way, I haven't mentioned yet that you're matching your t-shirt and your hat.
And the battlefield.
And the battlefield. Exactly. And the tower match. It's all matching today. Anyway, so for those who did miss, we are playing Battlelines, and the objectives are 2 in No Man's Land, 1 here, and 1 held by the aggressive Tau Empire, and then 1 over on the deployment zone for the Dark Eldar, or Drukhari, I should say. I just always call them Dark Eldar.
Yeah, I like Dark Eldar.
Yeah.
It's a Dark Eldar.
Dark Eldar. And then obviously 1 in the Tau's deployment zone, valiantly held by those Fire Warriors there. So, let's go through deployment. Let's start off with the Drukhari / Dark Eldar.
Yes. So we've got the 3 Dizzy Ravagers here, making good use of this big rock here, which, by the way, we're using the rocks as just line of sight blocking.
We are indeed.
And obviously the ruins are more than 5 inches, so they have the obscuring keyword. We've got craters and crates as well.
Craters on crates.
And we're using basically the rules from the rule book, so we haven't changed anything like that.
No.
So the 3 Dizzy Razzies on this side, making good use of this big boulder here. We've got the 2 bombers in the back, and then like the last couple of times I've played Drukhari, there's been a couple of people I know that play Drukhari passionately. That Venoms work better in a pack.
Oh.
So for the first time I'm trying that as a pack. Now maybe the new codex is here, they don't work as a pack.
Yeah, exactly.
So I've deployed them all together, and basically I just want to like make you move into this corner.
Yes.
Because obviously we've already heard my R secondaries. I am using one of the new ones, which I have no idea where it is now.
Yeah,
it's here. You heard the prey, which is really cool.
Yes.
We've been herding you into this way.
Yes.
and it's a new secondary. So basically, instead of getting engage all fronts, I get points for the table quarters you are not on. So I'm looking forward to that one. So basically, I'm going to try and herd you into this corner. Maybe it doesn't work, maybe it does.
It won't. Do you know why? Because I am the Farsight Enclaves, and I don't do standing still.
That is very true.
Although I will caveat before I get into my turn, I may stand still. Okay. Because I did that last time.
Just to caveat as well, the two riders, the two mounted shooty guys with no red hair are the two with the venom. So we've got my Warlords on this one. And the complete bald head is the other Archon.
Fantastic. So, okay, so that one and that one, guys. Yeah, it's like the flying V of the red arrows.
Yeah, or the Mighty Ducks.
Or the Mighty Ducks. Exactly.
We've got the 5 units of Kabalites, 5 guys in each.
Yes.
And then in reserve, I've got 3 units of Scourges.
Lovely, of course. Okay, so they'll be coming on for some fun later on. So, in my deployment, let's begin on this flank. We have the 5 Fire Warriors aiming for that objective over there, of course. We have the big shooty boy himself, the Riptide, and his twin is over on the other side of the flank. Then we have a little mini castle, just to set us off. We have the Pathfinders in the ruins, along with the Fireblade Marksman.
Did you say so?
Marksman,
I think so.
Yeah, his name, he's basically like a super watcher. It's a big set of binoculars. Yeah, exactly. They're over there. 5 Fire Warriors in centre holding the objective. We have the Warlord himself there, ready to go with his fusion blade. We've got 2 units of the 2 drones. We have the broadsides in support. And over this flank we have the Cadre Fireblade. He's the Fireblade, he's the fire something. It'll come to me. And then we have the Breacher squad there. In the back, snipers in the rear with the gear.
Oh, I didn't see those.
Yeah, see, they're hiding.
Yeah, you're really well camouflaged in this planet.
I am, exactly. What's our planet? This is a Farsight Enclave.
It is true.
And you've come along to raid, thinking there's some goodies here, which we've sneakily put out for you.
Then these guys, right?
You didn't even see them, did you? Yeah. So then we got some stealth suits there on that objective. So aggressive play by me, but then again...
You do have some reserves, right? You've played a CP for something?
I was about to say, I get my words out. Mr. Pardo, I have 1 unit of Fire Warriors in Deep Strike, or Reserve. Tactical Reserve, because of
Strategic Reserve, that's it.
Yeah, Strategic Tactical Reserve, that's what I'm going to call it from now on. And then, obviously, I have my battle suits, crisis suits in Deep Strike. Just coming down for the bodyguard of bigness of the Warlord. So, yeah, that's my deployment. Now the all-important roll-off, I've actually stolen out of your dice bag.
Mine? What have you stolen?
I found this.
What's that?
Huh? Everyone can see except for you.
What is it? Oh yeah, I stole that. I did a Drukhari there. I stole that.
Naughty. Warhammer TV dice, ladies and gents. These are a rare item. I will put it back in your dice bag after, don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Let's hope it works for me today. I need to go first, I think.
That's a 1. Rainbow dice. Deploy. That's a 2.
That'll do.
Yes.
End of the movement phase for the Drukhari, and they have raced up towards the centre lines of the battlefield with the Void Raven bombers flying high overhead. Now, he's very happy because he's just seeing...
Yeah, you just left the perfect gaps for me to drop mine bombs. Void mine bombs.
Jesus. Oh dear. Okay, so what do the Void Mine Bombs do, Mr. Pardo?
They do a lot. Shall I go over my movement first, or do you want to know what the mine bombs do?
Send the mine bombs first.
Okay, so the mine bombs, you pick a point where basically the flyer's gone past. Okay. And any units within 6 inches, you roll a 4 up. If it's a character, it's a 5 up. Okay. And if you roll that dice roll, D6 more 1.
It's just, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Painful.
That is absolutely brutal. We'll sort that out in a moment, but let's go through movement. Yeah. First of all, let's start in the back. Yeah. One of the Venoms has stayed put
because we do have to play the primary mission as well. Cool. And I will be deploying scramblers with that unit on my deployment.
Okay, no problem.
And then the other 4 have just rushed forward, moving 16 inches. Right. And are just going to target that Riptide because I hate Riptides.
Okay.
I think a lot of people hate Riptides because of 6th edition, I think it was, the Riptide wing. Or was it 7th? I think it was 7th. Yeah. That was horrible, man. Still got nightmares about that Riptide wing. And then the Dizzy Ravagers have just moved just up.
Okay.
And they're probably going to die. I hope they die.
Well, there's a -1 to hit them, as far as I'm aware.
That's very true. That's very true. Okay, shall we start shooting, or do we want to go and have a break?
Well, I need to have a little moment to myself here before everybody disappears. But place your dice where you're going to be putting the explosions.
So these guys are going to taste the rainbow around there.
Okay.
And these guys are going to taste the rainbow about there, because it's any point through the model, I presume, which you have to move over.
Okay.
So basically it gets this, and this guy gets again all that.
Yes, I did move my Pathfinders. I did move my Pathfinders up with their pre-game.
Yeah, that's true, pre-game.
Just to show everybody. So, in fact, let's do some measuring, see what it captures, and then we'll come back for some mortal wound destruction. Alright, let's get it over with.
The funny thing is that I was thinking, if you were a Space Marine, you would probably have an Apothecary, so you would have a 6 up, Feel No Pain.
Yeah.
You would always have something. I don't
Stratagems.
Think, we've checked, and I don't think we have anything.
I've had a look, and there's nothing I can see for Tau.
Okay, so let's start rolling then.
Yay! Okay.
So, Riptide first.
Mr. Riptide.
On a 4-up.
On a 4-up.
No, and I can't re-roll these.
No, you can't.
This small unit there on that objective,
okay.
4-up. It does.
Yeah.
6 mortal D6 mortal wounds. That's 2.
That's 2.
So they do survive the first bomb. They are actually in 2 bombs. So they're pretty not in a good spot. We've got your character, your Warlord, and either 5-up, and it is a 5-up. You do have 6 wounds, Mr. DC.
Here we go. No, I've got 3 wounds remaining.
Okay.
Wound dice
And
here.
I just want to remind you again that there's another bomb just beside.
Okay.
Okay, we've got this little submarine looking thing.
The binocular man.
Yeah, so he's a character, so 5-up. That's a 5.
Fantastic, I'm loving this so far.
I think he has 4 wounds.
Okay, he has 4 wounds. And he's
that's
him
4.
gone.
So I think he's that gone. Leave him there just in case he has 5, but I'm doubtful he's got more than 4. Maybe even less than 4.
He must have 4.
I think he's got less than 4.
Okay,
and then lastly we've got that unit.
They're in range, just 2.
No, I need a 4-up first.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
That fails.
Yeah.
So, that's that bomb. And then we go into this bomb.
Okay.
And again, into the smaller unit.
Yeah.
On a 4-up.
Yeah.
Yes, D6.
That's
that
gone.
Unit gone.
Into the void you go.
And then your Warlord's on a 5-up.
My Warlord's on a 5-up. Here we go. Oh, no. Please.
D6.
No.
2! He survives!
He lives on a wound!
Oh, they can't target him because he's not the closest, so he does survive for 1 wound.
Can they get wounds back? I need to check.
Shall we carry on? So broadsides, 4-up.
Already.
D6 is 2.
2?
Let's just place a broadside there, and then we've got the shield drone. There's 2 units there, right?
There are 2 units of 2.
Okay, so first one 4-up. No, second one 4-up.
Yay!
Nope.
Alright, that's something.
We're on the Riptide, and I believe that's it.
And the Riptide.
4-up. No.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, so there's 2 wounds on the broadside, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then that's it. Okay, so that's the bombs done.
Yes.
Not as bad as I thought.
Not bad. I've wiped out 1 unit.
Yeah, 2 units because I'm 99% sure he's
yes, we have to check that. But
he's got 1 wound.
Yeah, shall we check that before we carry on shooting?
Oh yeah, we're going to get the shooting phase coming up. So we'll see you in a second, guys. You enjoying that book, Mr. Pardo? Okay, you haven't even really got stuck into it yet.
No, the shooting phase hasn't started
yet.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay, so what are we doing first?
We're going to go into the Void Bombers and we're going to just shoot at them. So this one's firing everything into these broadsides. I'm just scared of the missiles, where the ones that ignore line of sight is not very good. Okay, so we're going to go with the Void Lancers first. So we've got 2 Void Lancers.
Okay, 2 Void Lancers.
Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit.
1 hit. I'll re-roll that 1.
Okay.
For CP. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
And my strength is 9. Your toughness is 5. So I'm still wounding on 3s.
That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
And the minus on this?
Now the minus on this is -4. So you would still have a 6-up save.
I would.
But you do have a 4-up vulnerable save. And you can't pass it on to a drone.
To my drones. What's the
damage
on these?
You've got choices there. The damage on these are D3 + 3.
Ah, okay. And this is the nastiest thing on your payload,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Then I'll pass these on the drones. One on my squad of 2. So I'm 2-ups. There you go. So they both go onto the drones.
Yep. And now you have 5-up save. So
now I have 5-up saves.
You ignore them if.
No.
No. So that's 1 unit of drones removed.
Wiped out.
And then we're going to do the missiles. So we're going to go with the D3 shots. So D3 shots.
Okay.
Before selecting target, select one of the... Yeah, sorry, I needed to select the profile first. So it's 2 shots, hitting on 3s.
On 3s.
Strength is 6, your toughness is 5.
Toughness is 5.
These 2 wounds.
Ooh,
no wounds.
No wounds there from Mr. Pardo.
I'm going to rinse and repeat with that Void Armor.
Okay.
I'm going to go, everything's going to go into them as well.
Into the broadside,
so
let's do it.
Void Lance.
That's 2 hits.
Wounding on 3s.
1 wound.
1 wound. Minus 4, so you've got the option of the 4-up invulnerable save or the one of the drones.
I'm going to take one of the drones here again. So on a 2-up. Okay, lovely. And then on a 5-up. Oh no.
No, so just 1 drone remaining.
1 drone remaining. Which would I take? That's important. That one.
Okay.
He says mistakenly, Tau players everywhere screaming. Okay.
And then we've got the missiles. So 3 shots.
3 shots.
Dice here, hitting on 3s.
Oh, lovely.
Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds here. Now, I'll take this on the normal.
Minus 3, so you're going
4-ups. I'm going the normal.
onto the invulnerable saves, okay.
4-ups here. Save 1.
Okay,
and
1 goes through, damage 2. So 1's down
I'll
to...
take that. 1 down to 2 wounds.
Okay, yeah, because you could reroll, right?
I could reroll, yes, but
Okay.
there's more shooting to come.
Yeah, I'm going to get some dice and we'll go into the Dizzy Ravages.
It's Dizzy time. Dizzy Rascal. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I long to be with you again. Just to remind everybody that he is now in the void, because he only had 3 wounds.
Yeah, not even 4.
Not even 3. He had 3. But I forgot to tell everyone, but that's why there's just a stain on the on the floor there. His void mind was blown to bits. Alrighty, Dizzy time. We're gonna go with the first Dizzy Raider.
I used the CP to reroll a 1, and I forgot that the Cabal of the Black Heart you can reroll 1 miss. So I put my CP back and I reroll. That would have been the free reroll, the only thing that I missed in there. So what I have to do now is we both have Vital Ground.
Yes.
So it's very important that I remove these guys.
You will not remove them.
Because you gain the points in the command phase, so they would be grabbing points.
Oh, 2 points for me straight away.
Straight away.
I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So first one into them.
Okay.
-1 to hit. So
yes.
Hitting on 4s.
They are stealthy.
I reroll 1 for Black Hearts.
Okay, so that's 2 hits. Look at that. No, it was 2 hits because there was -1 to hit.
Only 2 hits?
Only 2 hits.
Oh, nice.
That's why I was laughing.
1 wound.
Chortling away at myself. What's the minus here?
-3.
So that's 1
dead.
Gone. Okay.
And then I need to rinse. I need to carry on.
Yeah, the next one. Okay. Oh, that's much better.
I reroll 1.
Okay. So now you
another
have 2 misses. So you just reversed it.
Reversed it. And wounding on 3s.
And that's
that's 4. They are damaged too. So any misses, it's 4. So that's the unit removed.
Yeah. Oh. They had 6s, right?
Yeah, 6s. Yeah. And then what I'll do is the last one I'm going to put into the...
You not even give them a moment, for pity's sake.
Oh. Do they bleed green or red?
I think it's like a
blue,
magenta color.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. So these are going into the broadsides. So again, hitting on 3s this time.
What color was it on Fire Warrior?
Rerolling 1.
PlayStation game?
I never played it.
What?
Anything to do with Tau? I don't.
It was a great game. Yeah. He was taking down Space Marines that night, Fire Warrior.
And then wounding on 4s, because your toughness is that's horrendous.
Fantastic.
Just 1, -3.
1 wound.
So you either go into that remaining drone, or
I'll take it on the drone because it's 2 damage. You said no.
Damage 2, yeah.
So I'll still survive. So I'll take a 4-up. That drone could be good for a lance in the future.
No. Do you want to reroll that?
Yes, let's do it. So down to 6 CP. No, I rolled wrong. Sorry. I can't get a 4-up. There you go. No, so down 2 wounds. So down to 2 wounds remaining there on my broadside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we move on to these guys.
Okay, the Venoms.
Yeah, so let's do the Splinter Cannons first, one at a time.
And what are they doing?
Firing everything. Everything's going into... There's only one at the back that can see the Pathfinders.
Okay.
So I might as well shoot everything into the Riptides.
Alright. Everything going into the Riptides.
Because he's a bigger threat than everything else. So,
okay.
Splinter Cannons. 1 reroll. And wounding on 4s. because of poison. That's 2 wounds at -1.
Okay, so they have a 2-up save normally.
Yep.
So 3-ups, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Nothing I can do about that because I did reroll. So that's 4 damage, so far.
We've got the guys inside, so 3 Splinter rifles.
Okay.
I'll reroll the blaster. I'll reroll the blast instead. So 4-ups, 1 wound, 2-up save because there's no. That's fine. And then we're going to go with the blaster, hitting on 3s. That's a hit.
A blaster hits.
That's a wound.
Okay.
So 5-up.
5-up. No.
D6.
Okay. That's the big 6. That's 10. So he's down to 4 wounds remaining. I don't even have to change the dice.
Okay. And then we go into the next Venom.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. 1 reroll.
Okay.
Just
rolling dice now, like a madman.
3 wounds at -1.
3 wounds at -1. 3-ups.
That's fine. 3 Splinter rifles. 1 hits. No wounds.
Okay.
And then the blaster. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
Oh, yes.
Oh, fails to wound. I haven't re-rolled. Because the one I re-rolled, I could have actually done it for free. So we could.
Of course,
so I'm going to re-roll that for CP now. Doesn't.
You're delicious. Let me put you down.
5, 6. Okay. And then next Venom Crawler.
Oh.
I've said this before on a battle report. 1 reroll. All hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 4s. 3 wounds -1. So again 3 ups.
3-ups.
Oh, that's another 4 damage.
That's it, gone. I can't do anything about it. Yeah, I've only got 4 wounds remaining.
Wow.
And that's him, done.
Wow.
Smouldering ruin, there's a pair of legs remain. But my head's
Still moving.
like a chicken.
Just running about.
Yes, running around.
Oh, that one can't see anything now. That one can see the guys in here, so we'll do that one next.
Fantastic.
So, Splinter Cannons. 1 reroll. 2 hits. 4's 2 wounds. 1 wound -1.
They're in cover.
So 4-up.
4-up.
That's fine. 3 Splinter rifles. Reroll that one. 2 wounds, no minus. So 4-ups.
They're in cover.
I think they have 5-up to start, right? So yeah, they have it, so it becomes a 4-up now.
So that was a miss because it was -1.
Yes. So that's 1 dead. And then these are now 4-ups. So that's 2 dead. And the blaster hits, wounds, and there's another 1 dead.
Yes.
-4.
So that's 3 dead. I'll take them out.
Yeah.
Any more shooting?
6 shots from him going into these guys here.
Into my breaches?
Yeah, and that would finish off my turn.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s, 1 reroll, and wounding on 4s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
-1.
I'm on my crater.
Yep, so +1 to saves.
On my crater.
I think they have, so yeah, you do have a 4.
Oh.
2 misses. Doesn't matter which one they get off, right? This
no, well actually, the ones at the front do matter. Take ones at the back.
Okay.
So closer I can get to you with my Farsight goodness.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. So I'll remove this guy and this guy.
Thank you, sir.
And that's it. Now I will be using a stratagem called, this is the only one I can basically use. Okay. So basically you can fire and fade and never stationary. So I use this in the shooting phase. After making attacks, you can move up to 7 inches. So I'm basically going to just hide this one away.
Because your Warlord is in there.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
okay, then
yeah, so 2 CP.
Cheeky little 2 CP there, showing you a bit of...
I can't use my trait to get command points back because he's not on the battlefield. He's in the
see. Okay. But you're protecting him at least behind that ruin there. And absolutely brutal there from the Drukhari. Let's see if the Tau can retaliate. Turn 1 coming up.
Okay, here we go. Turn 1 for the Tau Empire. A lot of movement has gone, and yeah, it's not looking very good for you. I did have a very good.
Enjoyed that, didn't you?
I did.
You enjoyed that.
I actually did.
My head hurts now because I've been going through what I need to do.
Yeah. You basically have to write an essay before you.
Yeah, there is an administration essay. Yeah, I think it's the Earth Cast that do all the administration stuff. I belong in the Earth Cast apparently. Let's talk through movement. These have moved up a level so I can get all of my marker lights basically to see the whole battlefield. It looks cool as well, right?
It does.
Climbing up on the ruin.
It does.
The commander, before he moved, issued Cao Yun,
Okay.
which is the reroll of all hits within anything within 6 inches.
Okay.
But he himself has ignored that.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go Void Raven bomber hunting.
Okay.
And I'm also spending at the start of the move phase, but I'll show you guys now, for 2 CP, a heal wounds, and I believe it's called
something.
Savior Protocols. I can't remember. Basically,
D3, right?
D3 wounds coming back for 2 CP.
1.
Fantastic. 1.
So he's down. He's up.
Up
1.
to 2 wounds.
Yay. Okay.
Exactly.
Probably die in Overwatch.
Yep. And then further admin, we're going to breach and overcharge this guy.
Okay.
And that means branch. Oh, breach, overcharge, branch.
I think it's branch. Yeah.
Basically, what's going to happen is he can use both his 3 up invulnerable and 18 shots on his burst cannon.
Okay.
But he does take a mortal wound.
Now, it's my turn to come in now.
Okay.
Because I will be using Agents of Vex for that specific
all right.
Obviously, you now have only 1 Riptide, sorry. You only have 1, not 2.
Yep.
But I was planning ahead of using Agents of Vex on that specific stratagem because I hate when they have a 3 up invulnerable and shooting with the better profile. So that normally costs 1 CP, I believe. It's costing you 2 now,
so now I'm down to 3.
for the remainder of the game. And guess what? It's free. No strat, no CP for me.
That's free, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You just do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not great, but that's going to hurt a little bit more.
Okay.
So these 2 remain stationary to get the best out of Cao Yun.
Yeah.
Then over here, we've actually advanced with the Breacher team. There is method to the madness. They are now. I roll a 5 on my advance, and they've managed to clip and get to that objective, which is fantastic. And then also we advance with the Cadre Fireblade as well. He is supporting them because he can basically buff them with an extra shot.
Okay.
There's some stratagems and nonsense. Again, it's like a list of things I can plan to do with Markalites and various other things. But essentially, even though I advanced, I take a -1 for the shooting, but I get extra shots and stuff. So more jazz, and because I'm Farsight, the closer I am to the enemy, the better it is for me.
Perfect.
So yeah, I'll explain that when we get to shooting. But that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I'll put a wound marker on him.
Yeah.
And then we'll get into.
You do have this unit still hiding
away.
away.
Oh, apologies. They are deploying scramblers.
Okay.
In my deployment zone.
In your deployment zone, is that still is your deployment zone?
Yeah, I haven't moved them.
Okay, so they're still in your.
Yeah, still in my deployment.
Yeah, where you deployment. Okay, perfect. We'll go into some shooting then. Coming up next. Okay, here we go. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the commander firing all its shots into this bomber because he says that he's going to kill this in shooting and kill that in close combats. I do have to see that.
It's going to happen. We're going to fire 3 fusions of that one, blow it up. We're going to turn around, fusion sword the other one, and chop the nose off it.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
It's Farsight, baby.
Okay,
right.
So hitting on 3s because of the airborne rule.
Hit on 3s.
You're rerolling 1.
Rerolling 1s. Okay.
Okay, 2 2s. Do you want to reroll one of those?
Do I reroll one of those? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yes!
So you're down to
2 CP
now.
Okay. That doesn't matter, I don't need CP.
And wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. Okay. 1 wound.
1 wound. I do have a 6 up. Which I fail.
D6, 2D is 2D6. Pick the highest because it's still the old Melton rule, basically.
Okay.
They haven't updated it, as far as I'm aware. But comment below, guys, if I'm doing this wrong.
So that's 5. Okay, 5 wounds removed from this bomber. Anything else you want to do?
Wasn't quite what I was.
Yeah, that wasn't what you actually explained.
In my head, it went differently.
Yeah.
Can we film it again?
No. Before we move on, I do have a 5 up, not a 6 up, so that was actually a save. So you actually didn't wound him at all.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. That said,
doesn't matter. He's gonna chop the other one. Okay, move on. Let's do some Markalites now because Tau love Markalites. We're going to start off with the Cadre Fireblade.
Okay.
And he's going to chuck a Markalite into this front. What are they called? Ravager? Yeah.
Yeah, Ravagers. I'm going to use Lightning Fast on him.
Okay. Oh, caveat. I think I said I advanced him. I didn't because
he just got a heavy.
Yeah, he just moved up, but the other guys advanced. You're going to.
Yeah, Lightning Fast on him. So
okay, well, I'm going to vect that.
Minus.
Tau vect. It's right here.
-1 to hit.
Okay, so now he's hitting on 2s, now 3s.
Okay.
That's 6.
That's a hit. I think you hit on 4s anyway. On 4s, not 3s. But
really?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. Let's hit. Oh, anyway. Now I've got it on my to-do list. Uplink Markalite.
Okay.
Someone commented the last time I played Tau, saying that you could have done this, and I was like, oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
So I get D3 now Markalites extra onto that Ravager for extra 3. So that's 4 Markalites in total.
Okay.
On him.
Let's put a yellow dice in there.
Plus 1 from being Farsight.
Okay.
There. So it's
full,
basically
right?
Operating a 5 for those guys that are within range. So that's him. Now I'm going to fire these 7 Markalites, and we're going to put them into the second Ravager.
Okay, the one in the middle.
4, 6, 7.
Okay. Getting on 4s.
4s now, yes. Because if anyone's noticed that they are assault now, so I can move them and shoot without penalty rather than before.
Perfect.
Okay, brilliant.
Yeah, 1 hit. That's good. Do you re-roll any of the 1s or something? No.
I think only within 6.
Okay, of the target, right? So you don't.
Yeah, so I'm too far away.
Okay, so 1 hit.
So 1 hit, and that's it. So it's 1 Marklight.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, let's get some more dice and carry on shooting. Yeah, a lot of dice now. We're going with the breaches, right?
We are. So this is where the admin came in. I'm spending a CP on Pulse Onslaught.
Okay.
Because I can max their range out of their lowest range profile, which is the highest in strength and everything else.
Yeah.
So that all of them are in range to get max damage on this Ravager here.
Okay.
They get an extra shot from the Cadre Fireblade because they're within range of him. Obviously, you said you were going to do -1.
Well, no, I already did it.
Yeah, I already did it. Yeah. So that's hit on 4s. I'm rerolling 1s to wound down, 1s to hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully this does some damage. So plenty of 1s to reroll. That's what we like. Convert to 2s. That's not what we like, but it matters not. Decent spread of hit. Oh no, more are coming out. More are coming out. Okay, so we're now wounding on 4s.
Yeah, toughness 6. Your strength 6.
I'm strength 6 now because I've amped up the profile
so 4s to wound
with the Pulse Onslaught. So 4s to wound. Okay, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
No 1s there.
Okay.
So there you go.
What's
so
the minus?
I've got 3, 6.
I'm just going to
7,
roll those.
It's -2.
-2.
Okay.
So I have a 5-up.
Okay.
Damage?
Damage 1 each.
Okay, not bad. That's 5 damage gone through on that radar.
Okay, how many's got left?
I believe they're 11, so 7.
Okay, let me just check.
No, sorry, 6. Could be 6.
There were 6?
Yeah, 6 left.
Okay, so let me check the broadsides here. I'm probably going to put the big old missiles into one of them, like maybe Spitfire. Yeah, let me just check.
Okay, no problem. Catch you back in a second. Here we go, more shooting now. We're going to start off with the broadsides.
Yeah.
3 of the big missiles.
Yeah, the big missiles, which are called, for everyone that loves to know, Seeker missiles.
Yep.
The Seekers
to try and finish off
into that damage Ravager.
Okay, and
I'm
then
hitting on 5s because of the -1.
But you're rerolling it.
But I'm rerolling because of Kauyon.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to make sure it's dead by putting in my smart missile systems into it.
Okay.
Because I can't afford to have him sticking around.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, the rest of the missiles, which are the higher yield missile pods, is going to go into this one.
Into the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So let's start off with the big boys.
Yep.
Hitting on 5s. Re-rolling though because of Kauyon.
Yeah.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Now wounded on 3s. So that's 1 wound.
1 wound -2. Right?
-2 though, but it's D6 damage. So
okay. So again, 5-up. That goes through.
Ooh, D6.
That's it. Does he blow up?
I hope so.
That's not a 6 because I can see the 6 on one side. That's a 1. Doesn't blow up. Okay, so that's him gone. And a lot of the missiles would have gone into that. But we do have the second with high yield.
The high yield, yeah. Strength 7, -1, D3
going
damage.
into the middle one.
Exactly. This is on 4s. There's no minus on that Ravager, right?
No minus on that
Okay,
one.
so hitting on 4s, but I'm re-rolling everything because of Kauyon, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. That's not a bad spread of hits, actually.
No, that's not bad at all.
That's pretty good.
Okay, looking for more 4s.
More 4s.
Okay, a couple more there.
Couple more.
And then there's strength 7, right?
Yes.
So you're wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s. Come on, broadsides.
And any rerolls? No, because you're not within 6 inches for the Farsight, right?
Yeah, Farsight
okay,
needs to be close.
Let me roll these.
I'll put them in your hand for you. Look at that.
And minus?
-1.
Just -1.
Yep.
Okay.
And D3 damage apiece.
So 4-ups.
Ooh, okay.
So
Not many.
That's a lot
Failed.
of D3, hopefully.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully you see a lot of 1s and 2s. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep, that's him gone.
He is gone.
Okay. Does he go up? No, he doesn't. That's a 4. Okay, we'll get some more dice and we'll move on to the Riptide next. Catch you back in a second. Okay, now for the Riptide, firing all of its shots, all of its guns into the last of the Ravagers.
And I know Vid.
Yeah.
So I'm hitting on 3s because of my velocity tracker.
Yes.
And you don't have a -1, but you are flying. And I'm re-rolling for carry on.
Okay.
No, not great, but still good spread of hits.
Strength is?
Strength is 7.
Okay, so 3 to wound.
3 to wound. And that
is a lot of dice.
Is a lot of dice.
How many is that?
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, sir.
Okay, let's roll some rainbow dice because the pink went work very well.
This is -2.
3, 6,
upgrade.
9. Okay, -2. So again, up to 5 ups. Okay, so damage is
2 apiece.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I haven't re-rolled any save. I will re-roll one of these.
No.
Why?
Why? Because I don't want you to.
I thought you were saying like
no.
And
No.
you do have the missiles still to fire into it, right?
I do, correct, sir.
I will try and save it, and then no, this is not a save. I go down to 6 CP, and the Ravager is removed.
That's 3 Ravagers down.
Does he explode?
Oh yeah,
just for fun.
No,
it doesn't.
I don't think it would hurt, but still.
Okay, so that's the 3 down. Wow.
That's 3 Ravagers. I'm happy. That's all my shooting as
I'm
well.
not happy. Does that finish your shooting?
Yeah, because these are done. You killed the other Riptide.
These are doing deploy scramblers,
They're
right?
deploying all the scramblers.
So yeah, that's everything.
So that's everything.
You do have the 3 snipers on that side, right?
Oh, of course. Do you know what? I'll put 3 snipers, and I'll probably put them into that. Yeah,
into them.
Yeah, into them because there's nothing else to really target worth. Yeah. So 4s because of I haven't got any mark lights or any jazz on them. Obviously, that's 2 hits, and then I think it's 3s to wound. Yeah. So that's 1 wound.
Minus.
Minus is something. Hold on, let me check.
5.
You got a 5?
I got a 5. Do you want to check?
I want to check.
Okay. Okay, here we go. There will be a charge. Crazily enough, the tower charging in. I want to kill him before he touches me. So we're going to Overwatch. Okay.
Oh, what
Void
is going
Lancers
on?
first.
Right.
Oh, fails.
Yes.
Okay, and then we've got the missiles. D3. It's 3 shots.
You need that again.
Yep. That's 2 6s.
Okay, okay.
My strength is what was my strength? Strength 6. So your toughness is 5. So
3s.
3 to wound. I'll re-roll this into a fail. Okay, so 1 goes through. It's damage 2, by the way.
I've got 2 wounds left.
-3. So you do have your 4.
4 of invul.
He fails.
I have no CP.
You have no CP. That's a dead commander.
Alrighty, turn 2 for the Dark Eldar Drukhari Vampire Goodness. A little bit of movement, mainly from the Void Raid Bombers, who are quite literally in the void. Void. But they're just flying around, they're not actually dead. I wish they were dead, but my Farsight commander decided otherwise. And then I realised that my relic only has 2 attacks anyway, so I would have needed to double 6 the damage roll. So, doesn't matter though, because I'm still confident. I still believe.
You still have your good unit in reserve.
Yes.
And you can get deploy scramblers quite easily as well. So
yeah, exactly with my other units. So this you know, I'm feeling confident. This doesn't feel great, but now all the Ravagers are gone as well. But then the Scourges have arrived. Let's talk through your movement of turn 2.
So the 3 units of Scourge. So everything's on the table at the moment, or in transport. So we've got 1 here and 1 on each of these deployment quarters. The 4 Venoms have viciously moved up. Again, playing very aggressively.
Viciously moved up?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that.
Because they're about to charge you.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, so one of them has been disembarked onto that objective. Obviously, they've stayed put.
Of course.
That unit there will be deploying scramblers.
I can't fall back anymore.
No.
I just forgot that. I just remembered.
As well, we're being very vicious. So they're deploying scramblers on
Lovely
that
for
one.
middle, yep.
For the middle one. And then What am I doing?
And then the venom here is just shuffled along.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's
just shuffle to get closer to these guys. This one was the one that was there.
yes. And the scourges there.
And yeah, the scourges are there. Yeah.
So that's it. So it's basically shooting fish in a barrel,
getting into line of sight to fire stuff.
Yeah, fired everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we go into the shooting phase?
Yeah. Shall we start with the? Shall we start straight away?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna start with this Venom Crawler. Venom Crawler again.
Drukhari players
Just
everywhere.
Venom only.
Right.
Okay, so Splinter Cannons.
Okay, into my breeches?
Into your breeches, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, into your breeches.
Okay. On threes.
One reroll.
Yep.
Fail still. And then wounding on fours.
Wounding on fours, that's one wound.
Just one.
And minus?
-1.
So that's a 5-up save. I think they have a 4-up, I believe. So that's a save there with a 6 anyway.
Yes, it is a save.
The breaches stand.
Okay, let's move on to the other Venoms.
Oh, he seems to have shuffled. I don't know what happened there because he was holding the objective.
Okay, no problem. Probably moved him back.
Yeah.
Probably have to move this guy then.
It's all good. But he was definitely holding that objective.
Okay.
So my glimmer of hope.
Let's go on to these guys then. So everything from this Venom and the transparent side is going to go into your
Into the Riptide?
Into the Riptide, yeah.
Okay. Don't forget my broadside has 2 wounds remaining there.
Okay, what I'm going to do is the splinter rifles from inside are going to go into this
the drone?
And the blast pistol.
Oh, okay. So you're going to do the blaster after the drones. Yeah, I see what you're doing.
So splinter cannon first into the Riptide.
Okay. Okay, on threes.
All hits. And wounding on fours.
Poison fours.
Okay, so 4
wounds.
-1.
I've got 3 involved anyway now because I've noted.
Yeah.
Either way, we're all
All
good.
passed. Okay, 3 splinter rifles into your drone.
Okay. And that was 1 hit.
I won't reroll. I'll leave it for the blaster.
Okay.
That's 1 wound.
That's 1 wound. The save on them, I think they have a 5-up.
Check.
I'll check. But that's a 5-up anyway.
Okay. And then we're going to go blast pistol into the Riptide. That's a hit.
Oh.
That's a wound.
Okay.
Do you want to go into your drone or do you want to take it on 3-up?
Oh, I'll take on the drone.
Okay, so 5-up on
mortal
straight
wounds. Yeah,
5-up, yeah.
Feel pain. Oh, okay. So that's the drone
That's
gone.
the drone gone. And then we've got the blaster going in. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s.
That's a wound there, but I got 3 invulnerable.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I have no CP.
D6.
Okay. Do you get in? Is it just D6? You don't get any pluses, or you roll twice because you're
No, it's just D6.
Okay.
Now, don't know if to reroll that. I can reroll the damage. Yeah, I'll reroll that.
Okay.
Into a 1
Oh,
again. It was a 4 and rolled over again.
Yes.
Rinse and repeat with the next one, I guess.
I'm just counting up here because of the notes.
Okay, now that you've said, do I have an extra rule with the blast?
The blaster? Only because it's like a melter, that's what I thought.
No, it's just D6.
Okay.
D6. So rinse and repeat with this unit.
Okay.
So we're going to go Shrieking Cannon first. Again,
everything into my Riptide.
Everything into Riptide.
Okay.
All hits.
Oh, nasty there.
And looking for 4s. 4 wounds -1.
4 wounds -1.
3-ups.
3-ups. 1 goes through.
Okay, down to down 4 wounds, so down 10.
Okay.
Down to 10.
Down to 10 wounds remaining.
And everything and the rest into there. So 6 splinter rifles. I should have done more splinter rifles into the because it's in rapid fire range. So
that's all good.
Wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s.
1 wound, no minus. So 2 up.
Come on, 2 up. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to say that because I roll 1s quite a lot.
Yeah. Splinter blast pistol isn't in range because it's just 6-inch
6
range,
inch,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a blaster. Fails to hit, but I do have a reroll because of.
You do.
That's a hit.
Ooh, no.
That's not a wound.
The blasters fail you.
Okay, next one. Rinse and repeat.
Okay.
So splinter cannon.
Reroll one of those? No.
Yes, I can reroll one of these. 4's 2 wounds.
No, 1 wound.
Just 1.
Okay. No.
Is it a 1?
Yeah, of course.
So down to 8 remaining.
8 remaining.
Can you pass me 1 more?
I will indeed.
So we'll go the other way now.
Because you're a gentleman and a scholar.
Thank you. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is it's fine. 3 again.
Okay.
Splinter rifles. No, and won't reroll because we don't want the blaster to reroll.
Yeah, you do.
And 4 wounds. 2 ups.
Wounds. 2 ups, right?
Okay.
We're okay.
And then blaster.
Blaster.
Fails. I can reroll.
Oh, you can. That's a hit.
That's a hit. 3 to wounds.
That Blackheart coming in
It's a
strong.
wound.
Coming in strong. Ah, it's a 6.
Oh, past it. Okay. Next, I'm gonna do the splinter. Yeah, I'll do everything into here, but the splinter rifles from inside will go into that hidden squad there.
But they're hidden.
Yeah, but I can see them.
But, yeah, but
So let's do that first.
my poor boys.
Let's do it the other way around. So splinter rifles first.
Yeah, sure. That's hitting on 3s. So 3 misses.
Yep. And wounding on 4s.
Okay. So
2
that's
wounds.
2 wounds.
No minus.
Okay, so 5 ups. So
Oh, both passed.
both passed. They love it.
Blaster into the Riptide is a hit. Is a wound.
Okay.
3 up.
Yes.
Passed. And Splinter Cannons. 1 reroll. 4's 2 wounds. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
-1, so 3 ups.
3 ups. 1
1
fails.
fails, so down to 6 now.
Down to 6. That's bracketed me.
Yep. That's shots, right? Did they shots? Yeah, they shot into.
Yeah, they shot. And
They shot.
I think I saved. Yep.
Okay, so they'll
Just
shoot into them. 3 of them were only in range, in
Okay.
line of sight.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 of them because the blaster was out of range.
Yep.
So 1 hit, I'll reroll that too. Fail and 4's to wound. Nope.
Okay. These guys?
They can't see anything, so it's down to the Scourges now. Let me check line of sight on the Scourges.
And see what you want to shoot at.
Yep.
Already coming up. Scourge time. The Scourge, the unit in this corner, is going to be firing everything into the broadsides.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to go the Shard Carbine first from the Solarite.
Just I love the names of Drukhari weapons.
Yeah.
They're so cool.
Hitting on 3s.
Okay, 3 hits.
And what's it called? Strength is 2, but it's poison, so 4 ups, nothing.
Oh, okay.
And then we've got 4 D3 shots from the Haywire, which are new. It's now different. You'll see what they do now. So D3 shots.
Okay.
It's 2, 5, 6, 7.
7 shots. Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Hitting on 3s, yeah.
You can reroll one of those.
No, because they are not. They don't
they're
have a
not Kabal.
coven. They don't have a coven or Kabal, so
Yes.
they can't reroll.
Okay. So they're not Blackheart.
And then these are only strength 3, but they're -3 damage D3. And what it does is, Haywire basically, if it's a vehicle,
Yep.
now it's always wounds on a 4 up, and it does on the wound roll of a 6, it inflicts D3 mortal wounds apart from the damage D3.
Okay.
So strength 3, your toughness is 5, so I'm wounding on 5s.
Yes.
2 wounds at -3.
Okay, so they have a 4 invuln.
Yep.
Because of their shields. So 1 goes through.
1 goes through, D3.
Nothing I can do about that. Oh,
That's 1 dead.
there was 2 wounds left, so that was gone.
Yep.
Oh, and his legs come off as well. I didn't realise. Into the void. Alrighty, rinse and repeat with this Scourge unit, but they're going to be firing into my breaches.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s,
Hit on 3s.
wounding on 4s because of poison. Nope.
Nothing there.
And then we've got 4d3 again.
You get 43 again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots.
5 shots. Hit on 3s.
Hitting on 3s.
And I'll hit there.
And these are strength 3, so they're wounding now on 4s. That's 2 dead because they are -3.
Okay, 2 dead. I'll take 2 from the back. He should actually be in coherency because they were before. So I'll just
Okay.
shuffle like that. So yeah, so that's 2 gone there.
And then we'll do the same on
yes.
that unit to the hidden unit just behind that.
Sneaky,
That row.
sneaky.
So-
Firing at my Tower Warriors in this corner, I imagine.
Yep.
Okay.
So Shard Carbine, 2 hits.
2 hits.
4s to wound, no wounds.
Wounds, lovely.
And then 4d3 shots.
Okay.
2, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Hitting on
Ooh,
3s, that's
4
1
hits,
hit.
and
And
now-
4s to wounds.
Wound. Oh,
That's 5 dead. So that's the unit wiped out there.
that's the unit gone. They were going to be my scramblers in the second turn, but
And I
Okay.
believe that's all my shooting. Nothing else. They're deploying scramblers. I did say that I couldn't see anything, but I
No,
didn't
you
want
did.
to. I didn't want to shoot with them anyway.
oh, you did. Yes.
So I'm going to be charging. Now there's a lot of Overwatch coming at me.
yes.
So
Depends what you charge, right?
yes. So if I charge any of these 2 units, everything here will be charging overwatching anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, might as well because you can't fall back and shoot anyway. So this one will be charging into here.
Okay.
And this one will be charging into here. Shall we do the Overwatch off camera?
Yeah, do a watch of camera. There's a lot of shots and bits and bobs, and we'll see what happens. You want to roll to see if you get in?
Yeah. So this one into the Riptide.
Yeah.
Is
That's
definitely in.
Definitely in. And the
then
next
I
one,
needed a 7, I think.
that's
The other
7,
one.
Okay. And that'll do
4,
it.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
That's
So.
both Venoms in. Let's see if I can blow them up. We'll come back in a second with any wounds. All right, I did my Overwatch with my rerolls and all my other jazz. Farsight, and I didn't do too much, so I can't kill them. Well, actually, I may be able to get that one, but this one was definitely in anyway. So
if you killed one, I would just pile in into the
both.
next one. Yeah.
Which is why I decided to Overwatch each individually, just because if I got lucky, I could pop them both. Because otherwise, my units would get locked down either way.
Exactly.
So in terms of the damage,
let's
go with
the
Riptide
Riptide first.
Yep. So we have 2 wounds.
This one's -1, right?
That's -1, just 1 damage.
Okay. So 4 up.
So that's 1. Okay.
And these are -2.
Yeah, -2.
So damage 2, right?
Yeah.
So he's down to 3 wounds remaining on this one.
So this one's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yep. And the next one is 2 high yield.
Yep, at -2.
1 cost.
-1, sorry.
So this is damage D3.
D3. Yeah, big 3.
Okay, and the other one's no minus, right?
No minus on this one.
Or -1.
No minus.
Doesn't matter. I failed anyway.
Upgraded on him.
I failed anyway, but that's 1 damage only, so he's down to 2.
Lovely.
Because you did 3 damage on the other one, right?
I did indeed. I did big D6.
Okay. I forgot to charge this. Do you mind if I charge into there? That was the point of moving in there.
Oh, cool. Yeah, sure.
You do have to Overwatch.
Yeah.
Let's do the charge.
Ooh.
I
think you do it from the hull, right?
No, from the base for this
from
one.
the base?
He's still in anyway.
He's still in. Okay, he's in. I'll just do that Overwatch. It's not going to be a lot. And then we shall
go into combat.
Get into some combat. I need to find the rules for how these guys fight.
We don't fight.
All right, did my Overwatch. I had photon
Grenade, yeah.
Photon grenade.
Yeah, you just have to hit with it.
Yeah.
And you -1 to my hit ballistic skill.
And I did.
Weapon skill, basically. And you did.
I did.
And you did 2 wounds with the normal guns.
Yes.
These are minus.
-2.
Okay.
Just damage 1.
So down to 5. One of the Venoms.
Team Breacher.
Cool. So we can go straight into combat.
Okay.
Let's do the Venoms individually. So they have 3 attacks. They're normally hitting on 4s, so they hit on 5s.
Okay, 5s.
No hits.
Nothing.
And then let's go into this one. He's just going into that Riptide.
Alrighty.
So just kind of rolling there. Hitting on 4s. That's 1 hit. Strength is 6. Your toughness is 7, right?
Yeah.
So I need 5s. That's a wound.
Ooh.
-1.
So I still have 3 up by there.
That's fine. And then this one going into both sides.
Okay.
Again, 3 attacks. All hits.
All hit. That was 5.
So wounding on 3s.
Okay, 3 wounds.
+1 strength.
-1.
-1, yeah.
Okay.
So 3 ups.
So
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
One's down to 4.
Down to 4. And let me find out. That's what your combat, right? You can't do
that's what my combat.
your strategies and shenanigans.
Not that I know of. I can quickly
advance while I go and grab my dice and make sure I find out how many attacks and broadside gets. Alrighty, I checked my stats. And I'm pretty good.
I've checked some stuff. There's nothing I can really use now, but there's some things I've seen for next turn.
Okay. You're getting excited already.
Maybe.
But your doom is upon you. Because I hit on 5s. I'm starting with my Breacher team. Everything hits on 5s, funny enough.
Okay.
I'm starting with my Breacher team, hitting on 5s. Oh, 2 hits. And then I'm wounding on 5s.
No AP, right?
No AP.
Doesn't matter, you don't wound.
Just where I don't wound. Now, move on to the Riptide. He's damaged. He's got 3 attacks. He hits on 5s. And that's that. And then lastly, see, I prepared my dice earlier, folks. My broadsides. Now they hit on 5s. Ooh, and they are strength 5.
So
forced to wound.
No wounds. What a waste of combat.
Yeah, and also his combat he gets AP1 because it's all his weapons.
Oh, nice.
But I didn't obviously get to do that because it didn't hit.
Cool.
So
that's the end of the turn then.
That's the end of the turn for the Drukhari. An absolute killer of a turn because
you have your reserves dropping in. I really want to see what the crisis suits do.
I know.
Because that's basically your only hope.
They failed me miserably the last time I played Tau.
It's so big that you can't fall back now and shoot. I know the Riptide will be shooting, but yeah, you can take a Venom off.
Exactly.
I don't really care.
But yeah, let's see what happens. Brutal. Anyway, Tau turn 2. Coming
Here
up.
we go, turn 2 for the Tamil Empire. Movement now over. Everything again on the board. Is everything on the board, or do you have one unit of?
I've got 1 unit of Fire Warriors left. The reason being, there's no real place. I can only put them really mid-board now, and there's nothing I can do much with them. So
Okay, so it's going to be difficult to deploy scrambles.
yeah, real difficult.
Okay, so we've got the crisis suits dropping in 12 inches away from the Scourgers to flame them, and then we've got obviously the other guns will be targeting this, which is a key unit on a key objective. Then we've fallen back with the board sides here on this side.
Yes.
These Pathfinders have moved, they're shuffled up to get line of sight with all of them onto this unit down here.
Correct.
And devastating combat, right?
Yes, because there's a strategy point blank range, I think it's called.
Okay.
It's point blank something, and they can change their weapons into pistols.
Okay.
And because I'm close, I can still fire.
So that's going to be your.
My only CP, which I spent exactly, because I can potentially blow it up because it's only got, well, it's got 5 wounds, but
5 wounds, yeah.
who knows?
Okay, something I missed for those of you viewers, I should have been getting +1 to hit in combat. Because of Black Heart, I do get +1 to the my table, so I missed that. We won't go back to that now, but I did miss that, so I'm sorry for that.
And I forgot to mention, but we have done it off camera. These guys did a morale test with their knives.
Yes.
Rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
These guys rolled with their knives.
Yep.
Rolled a 1.
Yay.
So I know at least they're like, you know, getting the ones where they need to come in. So yeah, so morale's fine at the moment. We're unbreakable.
Perfect. Okay, so let's go on to shooting.
Yeah.
What's going to start it off?
These
start
guys,
with them?
yeah, I'm going to pistol straight into there because they're now pistol. So let's go hitting on 4s. So that's 4 hits.
Okay.
Rerolling 1s because it's still shooting.
Yep.
And Farsight.
1 more.
1 more, that'll do. So now it's strength 6 because we're super close. So now we're on 3s, rerolling 1s because Farsight. So that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
So not quite 1 wound.
Minus
2.
Any minus? -2. So 5 ups. Damage?
Damage just 1 apiece.
Okay, so down to 2 wounds remaining on them.
Ugh.
Shall we move on to the Riptide? Or
Yes.
do you want to do some mark lights?
Yeah, let's do some no mark lights because they're going to shoot down at them.
Ah, they're going to shoot. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do the Riptide quickly. 2,
Yep.
4.
So you're hitting on 6s, I believe, with the Riptide.
Oh yeah, of course. 2, 4.
Because of the heavy weapons into combat.
And I'm only on 5 wounds remaining.
Yeah, you're not going to overcharge, right? No overcharge.
No, I've no overcharged because I've not another 5, but I've given myself a 3 up in bulk. I need to try and stay alive.
Okay, instead of getting the guns.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I've only got 12 shots now from the burst cannon, and I'm hitting on 6s.
Okay. Do you reroll 1s because of
Farsight? Of course. Yeah. Farsight, thank you very much. Nothing there, but then I am. Ooh, that's 2 wounds.
Okay.
-2.
5 ups. 1
2
goes
damage.
through. Is it damage 2? Okay,
Oh,
so
and now we're
down to 1.
8
You do have
missiles.
your missiles, yes, sir.
Okay, this is it. This is where it happens. Okay, so we're going with 6s, right?
Yeah, still 6s.
Okay.
Is it heavy, the missiles?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, nothing there.
Nothing.
No ones.
No rerolls, right? Okay. Do you want to have a think about what's next?
Yeah.
Okay. Catch you back in a second. Okay, one mistake. We did forget that it does have the upgrade to get +1 to anything with fly keywords. So with checker footage, you do have. I've just told you what it is, right? It's,
yes, 4 on the burst cannon.
Okay.
So that's wounding on 3s, right?
Yeah, 4 on the missiles.
Sorry, the missiles. Sorry.
Yeah.
So that's wounding on 4s. That was 3 wounds.
Okay. Minus on the missiles.
-1.
Goes through damage. That's it. That's it. That's all you need.
Oh, really?
He was down on 1 wound. So does he explode? No, he doesn't. And then we do have to roll for the 6 guys inside. No ones. So what we'll do is we'll disembark and we'll carry on shooting. Okay, next up we've got the Pathfinders firing down onto these Kabalites on the objective.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
I'm going to do 1 marker light from the one of them.
Okay.
So that's there. So now I can reroll 1s.
Perfect.
I got 2 shots apiece here. Hitting on 4s. No 1s. Funny that. And then we are wounding. Oh, what's your toughness?
3.
Okay, so wounding on 3s.
Okay, not bad. That's at 5.
So that's 5 in total. You're
Minus?
going to fail all of them.
Is it any minus?
There's no minus on this.
Okay, so 4 ups. 3 dead. So I'll remove the 3 with the shrieking rifles. Splinter rifles, sorry. And,
so good.
Anything else shooting?
Yeah, we've got some snipers. Don't forget, sniper drones. But first off, let's get a cheeky Markalite from the commander to these scourges in the corner.
Okay.
He moves, so it's a 3, which he gets. So there's a Markalite there, which means they're rerolling 1s, but they are hitting on 5s. Okay. The old drones.
2 shots each because of rapid fire.
Remember you scorched my...
Yes, I did. So you reroll that one.
I rerolled the one. I don't think they're in range for the reroll. They have to be within a certain range.
But don't you reroll because of the Markalites?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, which you just did.
Which I just did.
No, fails anyway.
And then...
Doesn't wounds.
Doesn't wound.
Okay. Sometimes.
That makes me sad.
Okay. What's next?
Okay, let me check the stats, because it's veteran cadre time.
Okay.
And we need to do some flaming and do some shooting.
Perfect. Catch you back in a second. Okay, we're about to finish off the shooting phase. We've got the crisis suits now firing. Are they firing everything into them?
No, they're going to fire flamers into the scourges here.
Okay.
And then I've got a lot of shots here ready for the...
burst cannons into...
So, flamers. 6 shots, automatically hitting, of course.
Okay.
And then, this is strength 4.
Toughness 3.
Okay, so 3s. And I'm re-rolling 1s for the veteran cadre, which is a 1 anyway, of course.
Okay.
So 4 wounds.
Minus?
No minus.
Okay. I think I have a 4-up, so that's 1 dead.
Okay, that's 1 gone. But it matters not, because these Dark Eldar are going to be gone. Hitting on 3s now, because of my beautiful upgrade. Re-rolling 1s, because they are veterans. But they're rolling the 1s again. That's something. And then we're going to be wounding on 3s now. No rerolls of 1s, unfortunately, there, because I rolled 2s. But that's it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's a lot.
9 wounds.
I'm going to roll your dice.
You're going to roll those?
Yeah. What's the minus?
There's no minus on these.
No minus on these either. Okay, so 4-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I think I'm going to reroll 1. I do have some CP left.
Okay.
Just for the leadership be a bit better. That's another 1 saved, so that's only 3 removed, 2 still there. We have to do some leadership, but I do have to check my leadership.
You do, but I'm probably going to charge them.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because that's what we do.
Okay, you can do that then.
Yeah. It depends which one you want to get rid of. Do you want to get rid of the champ?
No, I won't get the champ.
And it's a 9-inch.
Leadership.
It's a 9-inch. This is your first mistake of the game.
No, you do not have any CP to reroll that. Any more charges anywhere?
Nope, nothing to do.
Okay.
Just combat.
Just combat. Catch back in a second. Here we go into combat now. You did reroll something there, and that was because of an upgrade, not on the...
I'm not wearing the helmet, shame.
No.
I don't think I deserve to because...
Cross-linked stabilizer, right?
It's cross-linked stabilizer that does the rerolls, and it's the veteran cadres that gives them the +1. So, yeah,
Okay. Well, you did it well anyway, you just named it wrong. Okay, so combat. Let's do combat.
You fight first.
I fight first, yes, yeah. So, 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit.
Yep.
1 wound.
1 wound.
-1.
And laugh it off.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
You attack back now.
Attack back. Hit on 5s. Ooh. And then wounding on 6s. Ooh. No, 5s, sorry.
5s, yeah.
Yeah.
And why?
Because you're toughness 5, I'm strength 3. So it's 5s, right?
Okay, yes, that's true. 1, no minus?
No minus, no.
Okay, so 1 goes through.
Oh, they got 1 wound left.
Yeah, 1 wound left on the Venom. I believe that finishes off the turn. Nothing else is in combat, right? So we'll go into leaderships. So we do have to do 2 leaderships. My leadership is 8.
Oh, really?
3. So let's do that first. Leadership on these guys, that's a pass. And leadership on these guys, that's a pass as well.
Okay.
Now I want to let's quickly check the armor save on the Venom Crawler, because Venom Crawler again. Wow. Because just to make sure it's a 3-up and not a 4-up.
Okay.
And if not, I'll go straight into my turn. So it's good I checked. I did actually think it was a 4-up. So I'm actually going to use a CP to reroll this into a 1. So it explodes. Does it explode? No, it doesn't. And there's no guys inside. So you get a point.
The Farsight Enclave is actually diminishing by the hour. Because I imagine it goes. It's not like
you've killed a lot, but no.
Yeah.
more stuff is back on the table. So,
look, you see it.
like when the turn finished, I'm like, oh, I haven't got a lot. And then I'm like, oh, I've got the 2 players in reserve coming back.
I'm so deluded that I've just imagined my commander killed both of them in that heroic moment.
Yeah.
And these are 2 more that have shown up.
So shall we quickly go through my movement phase?
Yes, please.
So they've come back in from reserve. Obviously, the 2 units of Kabalites have stayed put because I did get a total of 15 points for my primary.
Yes.
We've got the Scourgers moving up just in case I charge these guys.
Yes.
2 Venoms have been placed on top of this ruin. And then everything that hasn't been disembarked has disembarked with the 2 Archons now on the table as well. So I can get CP back now. Finally.
Ooh.
Finally.
When it matters most.
Yeah, and that's it. They've stayed put in that corner.
Yes.
The other corner are deploying scramblers, so that means I get the 10 points for deploy scramblers.
Lovely.
Can't stop it anymore. And yeah, we can go straight into shooting.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Okay, what are we shooting first?
So first bomber will be going into the crisis suits.
Already?
Hitting on 3s. Rerolling one of them because of
Kabal the Black Heart.
And 2 wounds.
Okay,
so
and this is minus a lot. So 4 vulnerables here though.
Yes.
Save 1 fail.
Okay, so D3 plus D. How many wounds do they have?
They're 3 wounds each, right?
Okay, so so I see he's dead because it's D3 plus 3.
Oh,
so that's 4 wounds. So
4 wounds, just in
dead.
case. Okay.
Okay, missiles next. So G3 is the big 3.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s. I've already rerolled, so I can't reroll that.
Excellent.
Strength 6, so I'm wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Minus here?
Minus 3.
Okay, 4 up and guns either way. Fail one, same again.
Damage 2.
Damage 2. Okay, so 1's on 1 wound.
Okay. I'm going to go into these guys next then. So Blast Pistol is out of range, but the blast... No, I'll wait for the blaster. I'll wait for the blaster.
Okay.
Rinse and repeat with this bomber.
Okay, understood.
So 2 shots. Rerolling 1
of them. Oh, that's so
2
powerful.
hits, yeah. And 3's to wound. I will reroll this 2 with a CP.
Okay, understood. CP, that's 2 there.
Do I get it back?
Oh!
No, I don't.
No.
Okay, so 2 wounds. So if you fail them, they're basically dead.
If I fail them, they're dead. And if I
And
fail
you fail
them,
them.
they're dead. Hey! That's how you play. Right, they're gone.
They're gone. Man, they have 3 wounds each.
Yeah.
I thought they had more. They look like they have more.
No, I think they you know what? I think they had more wounds than they have. They have 6. And I thought they were like tank. I thought they were vehicles as well. So when you came to combat, I was chuckling to myself, thinking, "I'm just going to shoot you," and they're not. They're not.
They're not. Okay, let's carry on shooting. So let's just. He's got 5 wounds remaining. Right?
Yes, but he has a 3 up because he Novaed, remember?
Okay, so let's try and finish him off with the Splinter Cannons then.
Okay,
so
no
let's do the first one.
First one.
Going into him, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Rerolling one of them. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, minus 1. So you do have your 3 up.
3 ups.
Okay,
There
1
goes
failed,
1.
so down to 3. And then we've got this next one.
Okay, next one. 3
Hitting
wounds.
on 3s, 1 reroll.
Okay.
And 4s. 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
3 ups. Oh, that's him dead, Mr. DC.
I can't make a 3 up save.
Can't make a 3 up save. We need 2 ups. We need to look for unit. We need to look like an army-wide list that has a 2 up save or invulnerable save for you. You should probably still die, but it will be slower.
Slower. Exactly. He doesn't even have the decency to take his enemies with him with an explosion.
Crazy. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, right. So
it's all the shield drones, right? We talked about at the beginning. We wanted something different. We didn't want to go with the whole shield drone spam. But you need it.
This is a terrible mistake. Mistakes were made, people.
Okay, so let's carry on shooting. We've got this one still. He's gonna fire into the both sides now.
Okay.
So rerolling 1. That was a hit, by the way. I just moved it. And force to wound, 3 wounds. Minus 1, so you do have 3 up saves.
3 ups.
Another 2. That's another broadside.
That's another broadside go.
Because it was on 4 wounds. And then let's do all the small arms fire. Let's do. Everything's going to fire into that. Let's do the 3 blasters.
Yes, because
might as well. Because these are the ones that I would be re-rolling.
Yes.
All hits. And 3's to wound. I can't re-roll.
No, just the 1.
So just 1.
4 up and vulnerable. No, that's a 2.
How many wounds do they have again?
They have 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Here's a 6 for you.
No, it's a 2. But he's got 4 wounds remaining.
4 wounds. We've got 3 blast pistols.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 blast pistols.
Yep.
I will use the reroll on that.
Okay.
2 hits and 3 to wounds. 1 wound.
1 wound. 4 up.
That's a pass.
Save that one.
2 blasters from the Archons.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Here we go. For the Farsight.
D6. That's him dead.
Okay.
And I believe we can call it there.
I was going to say, this is getting
nothing
humiliating
big,
now.
Yeah, there's nothing else that's big enough to actually start getting you back in the game.
Yeah.
Like we can like just play through it. So these guys would be charging into there. So even if I don't kill the units, you would be tagged in.
Yep.
These guys still need to shoot, still need to charge in, so that unit would be wiped out.
Yes.
I would just probably leave him just alive, just to make him suffer and see everybody screaming and
you know what you'd do? You would probably
crying and running.
You'd probably take him back to Comora as a slave, I imagine,
Yes.
to then torture and do.
I like that.
Yeah, you do like that.
Anyway, let's talk about it and then we'll get conclusion.
Sounds good.
And there we have it, a win for the Drukhari with the new codex in its first outing.
Did you need the new codex?
No, actually, I think I did.
Okay.
You can see a big difference, especially with, you know what for me made the difference? That was damage to Splinter Cannons with the -1.
Yeah.
How many of those went through?
Failed. Yeah, exactly.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's funny because it was like, there was a point where I'm like, well, I haven't got a lot of units on the table, but it didn't really matter.
You forgot about your bombers.
I know.
But you were like, oh, I can bring those in now.
I know.
Yeah, it was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
Absolute bloodbath. I think it was a small glimmer of hope I could turn it around at one point because there was not much on the table.
Yeah.
But then all your troops got out of their venoms.
Yeah. And like the troops themselves have like blasters, blast
it's
pistols. The Archons would have gone straight into combat as well.
Yeah.
Which
Exactly.
they are beasts in combat. They have a 4-up, 2-up invulnerable save, so it's tough to shift as well. Tough to shift them. But yeah, you know what's funny is that Tau was so good before. And the same, I spoke about this a couple of weeks ago back in an SM Plus video with Nick. Eldar was so good before. And now both of them are just like being like shoved off the table like they're nothing.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, when I used to go to events with yourself and Warhammer World, etc. If I was playing Tau, I was just thinking,
I have a really bad experience with Tau.
Yeah.
Against Tom Spear. He's on SM Plus with one of the guys there.
Yeah.
And so he's probably listening to this, especially with the Tau. And I took a Kraken list, whole Gene Stealer list, which you just run up and charge stuff. And he just like gunlined me. And I was on 3 wins. I went into the day 2 really proud of my 3 wins and got the only Tau player in the top 20.
Really?
And he just rinsed me.
Yeah.
Like I tried to charge twice and he just decimated me with Overwatch. I'm like, okay, I'm just staying back and trying to score as much as possible, but it just was down.
Actually, at the start of the game, you said that your plan was to box me into the corner.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you did.
And that's how Drukhari or Dark Eldar, whatever you want to call it, would do.
Now,
just make them scream.
Yeah, pinch you in the corner, torture you. I didn't play well, generally, but I don't think that even mattered too much because there's nothing I really could have done in the first place. You just absolutely steamrolled through.
It's down to the list again. We spoke about it at the beginning and in between the game. Tau really need those spamming of drones everywhere, which makes it so boring. We tried to do something different today, and like you had a couple, which saved you a couple of wounds.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's like everything that's going through. Your rolling was bad.
But we always
wasn't even average, so we always have to factor that in. But yeah, and back to Drukhari, which are the new boys.
Yes,
they're looking very, very good. Obviously, we have heard, or you guys have heard, how well they are doing everywhere. Everybody's and like this list isn't optimized. Like you want witches and other stuff which I don't have. You want incubi, which they are amazing. Incubi are amazing, and yeah. We'll slowly be incorporating it, but it's good to actually see the revamped Drukhari in play. And I'm looking forward to playing them more. Or probably I won't be playing them more, it will be Nick.
Yes, it will.
When he's off work. So, but I'll try and squeeze one in.
Squeeze a game in.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. And if you want more content, make sure to head over to our new revamped website, snbarrypost.com, where we have the SN Plus on there, and on YouTube there is also a link there. So if you press the join button, you can get more content, and that helps the studio out, helps us out, and
actually helps us get more Drukhari.
That's very true. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you back in the next one.